Hello, folks. We're back. We're back. We're at the good part, guys. We're finally there. We made it.
Can't believe it. I'm lost without words.
Oh man. All right, so I guess I should get some informative stuff out of the way. Call of Duty 4, alternatively known as Modern Warfare 1, was released in 2007 by Activision and Infinity Ward, and I'm talking over a cutscene. Who cares? No one listens to this anyway.
This is the Uncut version. We're still having two versions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's all fine. This is the game that basically started the drug for a lot of people. So...
Pretty much. This is the one that you know, oh my god, this is awesome! And it was. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah. The story made sense.
Yeah. Well, as much as it could for what it was. Yeah.
Here we have an actual fun tutorial mission.
Something that actually teaches you without telling you.
Also, for those not in the know, FNG stands for Fun New Guy.
Sure. We'll go with that. We'll run with it. That works. Anyway.
That's something I've never understood. Why would you want to invert your controls for your mouse?
Some people just like to control like planes, okay? Also, pro shooting skills. Got all three of them.
Obviously, you've done this before.
Quite a few times, actually. Too many to count.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually where in the Xbox version you'd be using your fast scope ins.
Your quick scopes.
Or your snap twos. That's right.
Okay,
that's
snap twos.
Yeah, your snap twos where you basically just use the aim button in and out after every shot to snap to your next target. But in PC that doesn't exist.
Okay.
So.
I was going to say, if you don't knife the melon, then you just failed, but they force you to knife it, so... And this is how Fruit Ninja was born. Thank you, COD 4.
A generation of good things and not so good things. Okay. So yeah, you'll be delighted to know that Soap's not dead anymore. He's alive. We are him.
I would be surprised if Soap was dead, seeing that we're back in time. Is this Back to the Future or something?
You never know.
It's basically got a, what's it called? Sorry about that. Oblivion-style targeting thing? Map? Compass? Sorry, I'm speaking over Captain Price and his magnificent mutton chop moustache.
Well, obviously you were so disturbed over the fact that we were talking over him that you just couldn't.
I couldn't find the words. I'm just too excited.
Captain Chops himself.
Mm-hmm. Little does he know that Soap would become his best friend. And they would kiss, in my mind.
In my fanfictions.
This LP's already off to a great start. Hi, I'm Grey Fox, and I'm out of here.
Yeah, it comes to mind that I didn't introduce us, but fuck it, you people know who we are by now.
Yeah, let's just say that Soap sliding down a rope is part of my fanfiction.
So,
nice shot there.
Shut up. I used to be able to do this, like, so fast.
Did you do it on Xbox or PS3 or PC, though? That's the question.
The first time I played, it was on Xbox, and I was able to get, like, the record with ease, and now I'm just terrible at the game again.
Right.
Really, the only real trick you have to learn is to pre-flashbang those flashbang rooms, and then you're pretty much golden. That and don't miss.
Yeah, and there's nothing for beating Infinity Ward's best time. You don't get like a special medal or anything. You probably get an achievement in the Xbox version, but
what you get is a special voice clip from Commander Price.
Oh, I've always wanted his approval.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is 2 missions in one. I suppose you didn't want the first mission to be like the first video,
5 minutes
to
long.
be like 5 minutes.
Hey, look, a new LP. Oh, the first video is 5 minutes long.
could have just uploaded 2 videos, man.
No, it doesn't make sense. It's all the same thing anyway.
Ooh. I remember this. From like, God, how long has it been? 4 years ago or something? 2008?
It's 2007. It's been 6 years.
I was close. By like a couple of years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe this game is 6 years old already.
And the graphics haven't changed at all.
Not really, no. Things got a little bit more bloomy, but that's about it.
Yeah, there are a few more browns. As you can see, like there's actually some algae on the ship, which is a green color. Yeah, in Modern Warfare 2, that doesn't exist.
That's the shit stains of the series going into the toilet.
Ooh, metaphors. That's what you get for being drunk on duty!
So,
don't you know this is the Call of Duty?
So, we're going to do Intel a little bit differently. We are going to still collect it, but it's going to be in like a roundup video. We're not going to bother too much with it in the main series.
Except for this one video, I suppose.
Well, yeah. We're also conducting the LP itself a little differently, since now Grey Fox is not as apathetic
about the games. Yes.
Now he can play too.
It's a play-long LP. So this, going into a bit of detail, this is the multiplayer map Shipment. Obviously a little bit different, but basically the same map. There's no underground area, like going into the bowels of the ship, and there's no fallen over shipping, whatever they're called.
Yeah, it's actually a fairly open map, except for when you get towards the middle it starts getting a little crowded. But on either end it's really open, and it's pretty nice actually. It was the first multiplayer map I remember playing.
It's basically, for anyone who's played TF2, it's 2-fought. It devolves into sniper wars between the 2 upper areas of the ends of the ship. Which is always fun if you want to practice sniping. Yeah, what? Oh, sorry, you go. I was just going to go over the story, but I don't know if I should do that. I don't want to spoil too much.
Well, you see Gaz here. That's Craig Fairbrass. You might recognize him as Ghost from the second game, and was it Wallcroft from the third? I don't know, but he's been in all 3.
He's a mainstay of the series. At least his actor is, not his character. I don't know if Gaz is in the others.
No, he is not, and you'll see why much later in the
game. I do remember.
I was saying that for the benefit of the audience there.
So what we're using is a silenced MP5, aka a gun in this game that isn't crap, as opposed to the MP5 in Modern Warfare 3.
Yep. Also, we had in the tutorial mission they gave us a red dot, or rather, it was a holographic.
G65 or whatever.
No, it was the gun I kept using in the third game. I can't even remember the name. I'm so terrible.
Sure, it wasn't the G65C or whatever it's called?
G36C.
G36C, there you go.
That's the one. Yep.
I was close, again.
Yep,
like,
yep.
It's all mathematics. And I never said I did well in maths.
So, the only problem I have with this first mission is actually the fact that it's a little too dark for my tastes. You can hardly even see half the time, and the effect of the gas mask doesn't really help, because it, like, blacks out the edges of your vision.
I think that's the point.
Oh,
It's called atmosphere. Something that you're not used to from the other games.
I know, right?
It's like, I don't really like all this atmosphere. I just want bloom. Add more bloom to my game. Obviously the other games have spoiled you. Or should I say ruined you.
Yeah.
Okay, you were not fun. Why would you run to the stairway? You jump off the rails onto the top of that shipping container. That's how you do it.
You know, I never actually done all that much in the way of parkour in my Modern Warfare games.
I should have recorded this first video then. I'll be doing all the tricks. 360 no scopes. And welcome to the AK-47.
Yep.
Which we picked up a while ago, but it's actually a decent gun in this game.
It's the
first unlock.
Yeah, it's the first unlock. As
it's
opposed
not even
to all
an
the rest
unlock.
of them. Yeah, exactly. As opposed to the rest of them, where it's the exact last one you get.
And it's not even that strong.
No, in the first game, it's the first, and it's basically the strongest.
I don't know. Like,
well, maybe not.
When you unlock the
strong.
G36C and stuff like that, and it's not the strongest in the other games. I mean, you've got the ACR and other guns like that. There's no reason for it to be the last unlock, except for the fact that it's such an iconic weapon.
Well, to me, so is the M4, but yet, you know, they switched them around, basically. I can't even remember what the final unlock for the assault rifles is for this game, honestly.
I could look it up, but I don't really want to be bothered to while we're doing this fantastic LP, and this is why we came on the ship in the first place.
Oh. Well,
nuclear weapons. Is it nuclear or nuclear?
Nuclear.
I don't. Thread, correct me, because I never remember which is which.
Really, it's all big one just big biohazard.
And welcome for a fun ship. Fun bit. Fun ship?
Fun
We're
ship.
on the fun ship. Welcome for a fun bit of this level here.
Oh!
Oh, Gaz!
He'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just a bit of fire. Captain Price, why'd you take off your mask?
It got blown off in the incredibly manly explosion.
That they took full force in the face and didn't give any shits.
There's a wonderful close-up. LP over, Captain Price's face. That's all we need.
That's the header image that you see when you open the thread. Captain Price's fantastic mutton chops.
I'm just gonna put a big 1600 by 900 image of Captain Price's face in the first post and leave it at that.
That sounds like a good idea, do that. So yeah, as you may notice, we're running sideways.
Yep, and it's incredibly easy to die in this section if you're not quick, too. Like you saw the screen flash red there, I was so close to failing the mission.
Hey, look at this! Actual danger in a mission instead of just shooting dudes that pop up randomly. Hey, it's almost like this game is actually good.
Ah. But yeah, in the battles of the ship, you are more than capable of dying just by lagging behind, and that's excellent.
Oh no, Soap! If only there weren't 3 other games, we would actually be worried that you might die.
If only they didn't repeat the exact same moment twice. I almost said 3 times there, but you know, they only repeated it.
And the ship sinks to join the Titanic, and then blow it up because it had nuclear weapons on board. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Call of Duty 4.
I always love this game's opening. It's really good. The whole game is really good.
I say ladies and gentlemen, but I really mean gentlemen.
You just didn't want to sound like the spy. That's all.
Exactly. There are no ladies that like God. It's okay. Now I'm just being sexist, I guess.
Hey, man. I'm gonna let you hang yourself over there. I didn't say a damn thing.
I will. I've already got the rope tied to the roof. Okay, so what we're doing right now is tracking. I don't know whether I want to spoil this or not. It's not really a spoiler, but
well, considering this is technically a cutscene, it's being, you know, cut out.
Except in the uncut version.
Correct. I think it's
there
best.
We go.
The uncut version is much more popular than the cut version, so I would just let the game speak for itself for the most part.
So now we temporarily take control. I put control in quotation marks because we only really control his head. The president of Iraqistan.
Yeah. He, no one likes his head very much, so I don't want to be in control of it anymore.
I'm sorry, you have to be. And here we're treated to a guy that looks like someone from Goodfellas.
Babyface McGee over here.
Yeah.
I never really liked looking at his face. I always wanted to shoot it off.
If this was Australia, they'd be in trouble. You can't have anything dangling off your rearview mirror.
Really?
Yeah, it's not allowed.
Oh shit. No, it's perfectly legal in America. So it's like...
Even a gun casing? Would the police pull you over and go, "That's a sick gun casing hanging off your windscreen, your rearview mirror. We're gonna let you go and like install rockets on your car because America."
Honestly, I doubt they would really care as long as it was an empty casing. Because, you know, who knows? You might be a member of the NRA and you like going to ranges.
And here we get a taste of how it is to live in a non-democratic society, in a dictatorship.
Not gonna lie, right now you sound like the most demented tour guide ever.
And on your left, you'll see executions because they didn't believe in the great God Allah.
So yeah, this is effective atmosphere, but of course there are some that detract it for being, you know, a lot like Half-Life 1's opening where it's a bunch of looking around and not much else.
Well, it's not really an opening per se, because we've already had our opening missions.
Well, right.
It's more like,
It's a buffer for the credits, I guess.
Yeah. They didn't want to just play... Yeah, they just didn't want to play credits over an empty screen. We don't mention those games now.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
So yeah, what we're listening to right now is not actually echoing everywhere, it's just coming over the radio. And it's our good friend, Zakhaev.
No, it's not.
It's not Zakhaev?
It's not Zakhaev. Nope, it's Ahmed, or not Ahmed, another one. It's Al-Assad.
Al-Assad, yes, but Zakhaev
Khaled
is
Al-Assad,
there.
that's the one. Ahmed, I'm such a racist.
But Zakhaev is actually there, so I believe.
Yeah, he's there.
Yes. Okay, so I got that wrong, but I was almost right. You're gonna have to bear with me. It's been a while since I played this game, and I've studied the story. But yes, he's basically talking about the execution of the president of this area, who was a good man, but well, as far as we know, he's a good man.
See, I'm telling you, no one likes his head.
Well, how else are you gonna knock someone out?
I don't know, just like... I don't know.
I mean, they can't punch him in the dick, that's just rude.
I don't think they're much on manners around here.
No, just public executions. So, this is also a map, multiplayer map. I'm having trouble remembering the name from the top of my head.
Yeah. Oh, there is Zakhaev.
There is Zakhaev.
Yep.
Our good friend.
We'll see more of him in the future. You can tell. You can bet, rather.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they could have cleaned off the post first. That's just rude.
That's intimidation, bro.
Intimidation for who?
You have to intimidate the guy who's just about to be shot on the post, I guess.
And there's our good friend, Khaled Al-Assad.
Yeah. You know, there were worse ways to go. Not really, but I mean, you know.
Oh, and where's Makarov during all this? He's non-existent.